What's going on, everybody? Captain Zeus here, and I've got a review for you guys, and it's a little late, but it's over the movie Jurassic World Rebirth. Now, spoiler warning, because I will be going into some details about the movie, so if you haven't seen it, you might want to bear that in mind as you go through this, and if you have, please let me know in the comments below your thoughts on the new Jurassic movie, and if you like these reviews, please like and subscribe to show some support to the channel. I will say, I was thoroughly surprised at how good this movie was. Gareth Edwards is a fantastic director. I mean, everything he's done is just fantastic. Godzilla, Rogue One, The Creator, just a great director that just really has a unique vision visually and just with his stories that makes me want to continue watching his movies, much like Denis Villeneuve. And I was honestly surprised at how good this Jurassic World movie was. The last two Jurassic movies weren't that good. The first Jurassic World with Chris Pratt was good. I enjoyed it. It was fresh, a little bit new, but then the rest kind of made me lose interest. And I was kind of checked out of wanting to watch this, but a buddy of mine was like, yeah, it's actually pretty good. So I was like, you know what, let me go ahead and give it a shot. Let me take a look. And you can't say no to Scarlett Johansson. I mean, talk about eye candy. But also you had Mahershala Ali in there, which was a pleasant surprise. We haven't seen him around too often. Marvel needs to hurry up and put him in Blade. But nevertheless, the visuals for this movie was absolutely fantastic. No crappy CGI. You don't really need to worry about that with Universal projects, especially Jurassic movies, but they definitely had great visuals here. And the movie as a whole was way more horror than I thought it was. Usually with Jurassic movies, yeah, there's a little bit of like, oh, this is kind of scary, a dinosaur's coming after us to eat us, yada yada yada. Nah, dude, they really tried to make this a horror movie, and it honestly kept me so into it. The elements of the dinosaurs straight up hunting or being the actual scare factor here, done fantastically, especially when you got to the end with the Rancor-esque xenomorph type of monster. I did like how there wasn't a lot of build to this being the big bad. It was just kind of like a little tease from the beginning, then bam, it's the big last one at the end. I did like that, because too many times do they just kind of talk about the creature so much throughout the whole movie and build it up, and then once you see it, it's only there for like a minute and a half and then it's dead kind of thing. So I did like that about this. It was very much I don't know if you want to say like an 80s style monster antagonist, but it definitely seemed like it was smoother with the movie. And the movie as a whole, again, isn't complicated. It's pretty similar Jurassic style, where they're going to an island where they shouldn't be going, that has the dinos. They're trying to get these specimens, if you will, from these living creatures so that way they could cure heart disease or whatever. And I did like that this does take place after all of the Jurassic movies. It's like, what, 32 years since dinosaurs have been announced to the public, I guess, which is, it's great. I like the progressing timeline here and not everything being so close together. And it's not even like it was connected directly to the originals. It was its own thing, but you knew 100% like, oh, this is Jurassic. And I'm not saying that just because of the title, but like with the Jurassic World trilogy, they were totally like doing a lot of tie-ins with the original Jurassic Park movies. It wasn't doing as many tie-ins. It was very minimum, if at all, but holy crap, they were not shy from killing characters, let alone showing you that these characters are dying. I genuinely was thinking some of the family were gonna die, and I kind of thought that would have been a good move to really amp the stakes. I'm not upset that they didn't, of course. That would make me, super effed up. Man, so many characters were dying, and obviously there were minimum characters except for the bad CEO, the bad businessman, which seems to be in like every Jurassic movie. It's always the bad businessman, which I don't think he was even like a bad guy. He just really wanted to make sure that he got this dough. And maybe I just kind of miswatched it, but the daughter was like, oh, he tried to kill me. He pushed me. He just watched me. He didn't actually help. I'm like, he didn't actually try to kill you. You shoved him and then fell. And he was like in that state of panic, contemplating his choices, and didn't get you. Like, he didn't actually try to kill you. So I don't know. I could have been wrong. That's what I saw. I don't know what she was tripping about. And honestly, she was such a crappy character. Like, I'm not saying like poorly written or anything. Like, she was just a bad person. Like, she's with a lazy bum who, yeah, kind of like showed some good true colors towards the end, but was such a douche nozzle in the beginning. She's like most modern females these days, just so dumb. Especially that guy. That guy's also like a lot of modern guys, just so lazy and dumb, and somehow they're always getting people. The scientist was kind of a cool character. I'm really bad with names, and they didn't really say each other's names too often, but the scientist was a pretty good character. I didn't like the whole monologue moment where he's like, humans were never rulers of the earth, like that whole scene. I wasn't really a big fan of, because I'm like, we've heard this spiel like a million times over, and it was never like an eye-opener or very philosophical to begin with. It was kind of cringe, and to see it rehashed here again was kind of annoying, but otherwise the dude was kind of cool, and I totally ship him and Scarlett Johansson's character together. Although Duncan was probably one of my favorite characters. Everyone had so many tragic everyone in Scarlett Johansson's character's group, Z I think her name was, all had tragic backstories somehow. She's over here going through PTSD because some dude blew up in front of her, quite literally. Meanwhile, Duncan is reeling with the fact that he had to leave his wife because their kid died, and they're both just like wallowing in this depression state while trying to get this bread. And I'm like, dude, that's so real. I didn't think Duncan was gonna live. His self-sacrificing moment against the Rancor was so sad. I don't know how he survived. Honestly, I do not know how he survived that. I'm kind of cool with it, but at the same time, I kind of wish he would have actually just died. It really would have made that moment even more emotional at the end. But I'm cool with him living. It's not really too much to really delve into with this. The chase scenes were great, the suspense was there, progression was smooth. It's only a 2-hour movie. It's not even that long. It's very much kind of like how the Superman movie was. Its target audience, it was totally made for it. It's short, to the point, and it delivers everything that its goal was, and it was great. It was a great watch. I would watch it again for sure. If I had to rate the movie, I would probably give this an 8 out of 10, maybe even an 8.5 out of 10 if I'm being completely honest. I do rate this technically higher than Superman. If you guys haven't, go to my BP Fun channel to check out my Superman review. But I do rate this higher than that because it definitely was more engaging. It was just so much more satisfying to watch. Not that Superman wasn't, but you know, it's just me trying to make the comparisons between two different types of movies. Jurassic, I would watch over Superman if given the choice. But what did you guys think? Please let me know in the comments below your thoughts on Jurassic World Rebirth. I'm Captain Zeus. I will catch you guys later. God bless. See ya.